Namaste. Hello everyone. I hope you all are good. Today we are going to talk about some yoga exercises or poses which are helpful in cervical spondylitis. Firstly, we should know that what is cervical spondylitis and what are its symptoms. Cervical की हमारे शरीर पर कैसे और क्या प्रभाव पड़ते हैं. Cervical is a general term for age-related wear and tear of spinal disc and cartilages in the neck region. This degeneration of bones and cartilage causes chronic neck pain and can disrupt our simple day-to-day activities. Spondylitis is common and worsens with the age. जैसे जैसे हमारी एज बढ़ती है इसके इफ़ेक्ट्स हमारी बोन्स और उसके सेल्स को ख़राब कर सकते हैं जो रीढ़ को बनाते हैं. सर्वाइकल इज़ एक्सट्रीमली कॉमन प्रॉब्लम एंड सीन मोस्टली इन पीपल अबव 50 to 60 years of age. However, apart from the aging factor, youngsters are also prone to this condition due to the lifestyle changes and sedentary life. The main causes like long working hours, lack of physical exercise, heightened stress, sitting in uncomfortable posture for extended periods, stress in neck due to the nature of work. गर्दन में दर्द, अकड़न, सिर दर्द, नेक को लेफ्ट एंड राइट घुमाने में दर्द या जकड़न, ये सर्वाइकल के सबसे कॉमन सिम्टम्स हैं. आज मैं आपको कुछ ऐसे योगा आसनास और सूक्ष्म क्रियाएं बताऊंगी जिससे आप अपनी सर्वाइकल स्पॉन्डिलाइसिस को बहुत ही जल्द क्योर कर सकते हैं. So let's get started. First we do some warm-up exercises or Sukshma Vyam for neck and shoulders. First exercise is neck rotation. First sit straight, keep your back and neck erect. Now turn the head towards your right at first. Feel the stretch and hold the position for a few seconds. Now repeat on the other side. You can do this 10 times on each side. Now the second variation, tilt the head backwards as far as you are comfortable. Your face would be looking upwards as if you are looking at the sky. Now gently come back to the center and release the pose. Now try to practice with your breath coordination. With inhaling, tilt your head backwards as far as possible without moving the shoulders or the body. Exhaling, bring the head down towards the throat. Now the third variation, keep the gaze straight forward and then bend the head sideways so that the ear touches your shoulders. Hold the position for a few seconds and repeat on the opposite side as well. That should be done 10 times on each side. Now the last variation for neck. Inhaling, drop the head to the right and gently rotate the head, taking it back from right to left to reach the left shoulder. Now do the opposite, taking it from the left shoulder from the back to the right and complete one round. Do it 3 to 4 times clockwise and anti-clockwise, and remember to not practice forward bending of head. Now the second Sukshma Vyam is for shoulders. Keep the hands by the sides. Inhaling, lift the shoulders as high as possible towards the ears. With exhalation, relax your shoulders. Repeat it 3 to 4 times with your breath. Now the second variation for shoulders, practice shoulder rotations clockwise आगे से पीछे की ओर and anti-clockwise पीछे से आगे की ओर. Practice it 4 to 5 times both ways. Now the third Sukshma Vyam is for the chest opening. Stretch both arms in front, hands straight, palms facing upwards. With inhaling, now expand or open up yourself, taking both the hands on the side. Stay there for a while. Now come back while breathing out. Now the second time, change the angle of the hands little upwards. Do the same. Inhale and stretch. Stay there for a while. Exhale and come back. Now from here only we do the next Sukshma Vyam for wrist. Arms in front at shoulder level. Close the fingers and make a fist. Now rotate the fist clockwise and anti-clockwise 4 to 5 times and relax the arms by the sides. Now the next Sukshma Vyam is for elbows. Place the fingers on the respective shoulders with the elbows touching each other in the front. Now rotate the shoulders, raising the elbows up in the front with inhaling and down to come back in the front to the starting position while exhaling. Now rotate in the opposite direction Exhaling, move the elbows downwards and up outwards, and then inhaling up, return to the starting position. So now we are going to practice some yoga asanas. पहला आसन है सेतु बंद आसन. To begin, lie down on your back, fold your knees and keep your feet hip distance apart on the floor, 10-12 inches from your pelvis, with knees and ankles in straight line. Hold the ankle with your hands, or you can also keep your arms beside your body, palms facing down. Now inhaling, slowly lift your lower, middle and upper back off the floor. धीरे से अपने कंधों को अंदर की ओर लें. Gently touch the chest to the chin without bringing the chin down. Both the thighs are parallel to each other and to the floor. Keep breathing easily. Hold the pose for a minute or two and exhale as you gently release the pose. Take few normal breaths and relax. Second asana is Matsya Asana or the fish pose. Firstly, taking both the arms slightly under the hip. Now come up to your elbows. Breathing in, lift the head and chest up, keeping the chest elevated. Lower the head backward and touch the top of the head to the floor. Opening your throat, press the elbows firmly into the ground, placing the weight on the elbows and not on the head. Hold the pose for as long as you are comfortable. Now come back, lift the head up, bring the hands back along the sides of the body and relax for few breaths in Shavasana. Next asana is Shalabh Asana or the locust pose. Lie on the stomach prone position with chin resting on the mat, legs stretched, toes pointing outwards. Rest the arms by the sides, slightly pushed under the thighs. Now, with exhaling, raise the right leg as high as possible without lifting the hips, keeping the left leg firmly on the ground. Maintain the pose for a few seconds. Now, with inhaling, gently bring the raised foot down. Now, repeat the same steps with the left leg. Gently bring the raised leg down to attain the starting position. You can practice 2 to 3 rounds, taking pause in between. Relax for a few seconds in Makarasana and normalize your breath. Next asana is Sarupasana or the snake pose. Lie flat on the stomach with legs straight and feet together. Interlock the fingers and place the hands on top of the buttocks. Place the chin on the floor. Inhale deeply and slowly. Using the lower back muscles, raise the chest as far as possible from the floor. Push the hands further back and raise the arms as high as possible. Imagine the arms are being pulled from behind. Raise the body without straining. Retaining breath, squeeze the shoulder blades together and look forward. Exhaling, slowly return to the starting position and relax. Release the hands and relax the arms by sides. Now the next asana we perform while standing, that is Konasana or the angle pose. Stand erect with hands at their respective sides. Raise the left hand to place the palm on side of the waist. Keep the feet parallel to each other, maintaining a distance of 20 to 24 inches between them. Now inhaling, turn the head and looking down at the right hand. Bend the upper part of the body above the waist to the right. Slide the right hand down towards the knee, while the left palm slides up under the armpit. Maintain the pose for 4 to 5 seconds while retaining the breath and come back while exhaling, and also repeat the same on the opposite side to complete one round. Next asana in standing is Trikonasana or the triangle pose. Stand straight, keep the feet 24 to 30 inches apart, parallel to each other. Keep the neck straight. Raise both the hands up from the sides, palms facing in front. Keep the gaze straight ahead. Turn the right foot outwards. Now exhaling, bend to the right to touch the right toe. Alternatively, hold the right ankle. Let the left arm rise up straight towards the ceiling. Turn the neck to look up at the palm of the outstretched left hand. Maintain this pose for 4 to 5 seconds. Gently and smoothly, keeping the hands straight, return to the starting position. Turn the right foot inwards and the left foot outwards. Turn the neck to the left palm and repeating the same steps, bend to the left to complete one round. Remember to not bend the wrist, elbows or knees. Doing regular practice of these Sukshma Vyayam or asanas really help you in relieving your cervical or spondylitis pain.